Hi everybody, this is Dat Fireman. Today in my kitchen, I'm going to show you how I do my chicken and potatoes casserole. So stay tuned. This is good. It's nearly world famous. It's famous in my family, so not only do I know how to put out fires, get the Who Dat Nation fired up, I know how to do a little bit cooking, just a little bit. So you want to get started, I'm going to use a casserole pan, large skillet. Have it nice and hot. You want to saute your onions. I put about 3 tablespoons of butter, 1 large onion, a couple of baby carrots that I cut in 4s. And you want to mix that around. It smells yummy. You want to add 2 cups of liquid, and I use half of that at a time, 1 cup, kind of get them sauteed. I use a very little bit of ground paprika, a little bit of salt, a little bit of garlic powder, and we're going to use a lot of garlic powder.
I was going to say, you need
a lot of garlic powder. And we're going to use the Big Easy Mafia certified Cajun seasoning. This is some good stuff here. Don't want to use too much of it because it does have some cayenne pepper in it. And it does taste good going down, but you don't want to overdo it. You like a little bit more spice to it, you can always use a little bit more of this after it's done. Then you want to, while you have everything cooking down, you go ahead and put a top on, just let it start to cook, get a little soft, and then you're going to start cutting up your potatoes. You want to have your potatoes, I use about a 5-pound bag of potatoes, and while that's cooking, I'll show you, I have some potatoes cut up, but I'm going to show you about how thick I do them. You want to get them about a 1/4 inch. And I use about a 5-pound bag of potatoes. Any kind of potatoes will do. Personal preference. The thinner you cut them, the quicker they'll cook. The thicker, the longer it takes. And you can add pretty much anything into this. If you have some shallots, you have some celery, you have anything else you want to put in here. Once you get all your potatoes chopped up and your onions have cooked down a little bit, and you want to go ahead and add your potatoes. You see this is coming up to a boil. I got Mrs. Dat Fireman holding the camera for me. I think she wants to see how I'm doing this. She's been begging me to cook this dish now for a while. I think this is the first meal I ever cooked for you when we first started dating, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was the very first meal.
Is that what won you over? My good looks, my charm, and my cooking?
Exactly. And you cleaned up after you cooked. That was like a big deal. You didn't leave my stove and everything a mess.
Somebody got to clean up. So we're going to let this finish sauteing for a little bit. Stay tuned. I'm going to add the potatoes in, and I'll tell you when this is done, you're going to come over and have supper with us. Alright, so now everything has finished cooking down real good. It smells good. Coming to a nice boil. So you want to go ahead and add your potatoes. If they don't all fit, you might have a few left over. Stir them around, make you some room. They're going to cook down a good bit. You got to watch you don't overcook them though. Add your other 1 cup of water. we want to come back a little bit more of this Cajun seasoning, which is available, by the way, on the Big Easy Mafia website and at Bromart. And check with any of us, you know we got them. A little bit more garlic, because too much is never enough. A little bit more salt. And we're going to finish, put the lid on it, finish cooking it down some more, and we're going to get started on our chicken. Okay, so we're back. Take the lid off, and you see it's cooking away. You want to go ahead and add another cup of water to it. We're going to reduce the heat by about half, put it on a good medium setting. Everything's starting to cook down. We're going to go ahead and add, this is 3 pounds of chicken breast cut up. Mix that up in here.
Nice and slow so we don't splatter it everywhere. You're supposed to say yes, dear.
Is that what I'm supposed to say?
Yeah, yes, dear.
Yes, dear.
Thank you.
I tell you, I can't win some days. She wants me to cook this meal for her, then she's giving me hell. I mean, I just asked her to do one thing, hold the camera for me. And, oh well.
Mm-hmm. It's the price you pay.
Now, let's see, we're going to add just a little bit more paprika. I think we're good on the garlic and
the onions
and the salt and all that for right now.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to let this cook down. When we come back, we're going to add some cream chicken and cream of mushroom soup to this. And we'll be almost done. We just have to add just a few more ingredients, and this will be ready to put on a plate. Stay tuned. Okay, so we're back. We got the chicken and potato casserole just about done. We're going to go ahead and turn the fire off on this. Give it a good stir. Everything is nice and soft and tender. We're going to go ahead and add just a little bit cream of chicken. 1 can, you add about half a can cream of chicken. And it's about half a can of cream of mushroom soup. Add a little bit of water to it and whisk it up real good. Mix all that together.
Smells so good.
Once you get it nice and mixed up, if you want to add a little bit more seasoning, you want to taste it, make sure it's not too bland. And then for the finisher, this is about 2½ cups of cheese. And you just want to put a layer of cheese across the top.
And what kind of cheese is that?
It's mild American shredded cheddar. Any kind of cheese. Any kind of cheese would do. You can be as generous with it, or have it as thick or as thin as you want. I like to leave some on the side. I like mine with a little bit more cheese in it. My wife doesn't care for quite as much cheese. But the cheese is the finisher. It helps to hold everything together. And this is done. So we're going to go ahead and plate some. And there you go. And that's Dat Fireman's chicken and potato casserole. I think it's time to go eat. So, see ya. Who dat?